Hello and welcome. We are here at Public Media Network, and for tonight's show we have our special guest from the Fox Box Project. Please stick around. We will be right back. Hello, my name is Svetlana Stone. You are watching Spotlight in a Zoo. Thank you for being here. We are pleased to have Matt Fox from the Fox Box Project here tonight to talk about his project to create and maintain a gift and goodie box for children of the Bronson Hospital Pediatric Oncology Clinic. So thank you so much, Matt, for being here with us tonight. How was your day?
Very good, thank you.
That's wonderful. Could you please share about your background and how you become involved with the Fox Box Project?
Okay, so some background is my son Ethan was diagnosed with osteosarcoma, which is a bone cancer, in November of 2016. And he had battled cancer for about a year and a half. And within his treatment for his cancer, he was a patient of the oncology clinic at Bronson. He was also two other hospitals that he had received treatment for. And through the year and a half of treatment, where he was getting endless meds, chemo, he had numerous surgeries. So there was a lot of time spent in the clinic, couple hour long transfusions. Sometimes he was then transferred up to the hospital floor, depending on how he was doing at that time. And so one of the things that we had noticed when he was going through the treatment is all the time that he was away from his friends, family, away from home, sitting in a hospital, bed for all these times, he was pretty bored. And so the idea of the Fox Box Project in memory of our son was within the clinic they had a box for little kids. And so after they got a transfusion or a shot, they were able to pick something out of this box. And so what we wanted to do was to provide a box for preteens and teens of something that might put a smile on their face. Let's say they came in for a transfusion and needed headphones, or if they went up to the hospital room, having something like socks or a shirt or a stuffed animal or Legos or a Pop Funko, is we wanted to provide something for the preteens and the teens. And so we had noticed that there was a lot of amazing organizations and people already out there helping the kids in the clinic. And so you had a guest with big smiling faces of a woman that was gathering giant stuffed animals. There's Cancer Families United that helps support parents going through this. There are families that provide Lego sets. There are families that collect toys during Christmas. And so we were thinking about what was one thing that we can do to give back to these kids that are battling these diseases, that are away from their friends, their normal life, to just hopefully make their treatment a little more smoother and happy for them. So
that's wonderful. So speaking about of memory, you talk about that in the memory of your son, Ethan. What is your favorite memory of him?
His sense of humor. He loved cheesy 80s music. He loved cheesy movies like I did. He loved to play soccer. Him and my daughter Kenzie were every morning or every Sunday morning they were watching soccer games, talking about soccer, watching him on stage. He was in some plays in middle school. He played the bass, and my favorite memories was just all the memories of him just having so much life and spirit, going out, and that was something we wanted to make sure that the kids going through these treatments also had something that lessened the burden a little bit for them.
And how does it make you feel when you donate your gift boxes to other children?
It was incredible. So last December 17th, we delivered the first Fox box to the clinic. We had a bunch of amazing donations from different people. We used kind of Facebook, kind of put the word out, and then we created a Facebook site stating kind of what our cause was, what we were looking for. And so we were trying to think of, okay, what would a preteen and a teenager like nowadays? And so that was a little difficult. So we have been able, so we delivered the first box December 17th, and in the box was all sorts of things from water mugs to socks to hats to Legos to gift certificates to, I don't even remember all the things that we had in the first box. And it was great. And then after that, we've been able to refill the box almost every month. And so what we do is we talk to the child life coordinator and find out what's going the fastest. You know, asking the kids what are things that they enjoy that we can be able to supply in the box for them. And we also then we wanted to expand the idea and do a box up on the floor, the hospital floor, where kids were in for longer, days and weeks. And so we've been able to supply them with 2 boxes so far with, different donations and things like that. Also supplying gift certificates for different restaurants around town, because I know my son, after the first day, he hated hospital food. And so we've been collecting gift certificates to different places around town. And the one thing is when the kids go up on the floor, they don't go back home for a couple days. Sometimes the parents live an hour and away. And so we've also kind of put together little travel kits with toothbrushes, toothpaste, deodorant. We've done makeup kits for young ladies, and just whatever comes to mind and whatever people are asking us to supply, we have posted and people have responded and donated it to us. And it's just been absolutely amazing, the response we got from the community.
Have you heard feedbacks from parents or the community? Can you share with any?
So we just got feedback from the child life coordinator today that we posted on our site, just on how well it's doing, of how happy the kids are to be able to get something small, or a gift certificate, and have something that helps their, treatment just a little bit more. And heard from a couple families of how happy their kids were to have something that they can, take after their treatments.
Oh, this is wonderful. And how can people connect with the Fox Box project, and what the community can do to help to support your project?
Okay. So we have a Facebook site, which is, if you go in and search Fox Box Project, if you don't have a Facebook, you can still put Fox Box Project Facebook, and it'll bring you to the link. And on that link, we have not only a list of kind of what we currently need, we also have set up an Amazon wish list where we have put different things on the wish list that people can just go and buy off the site, and then it gets sent to us. We also have a PayPal account that we have set up for money donations that we have purchased gift certificates for. If there's a specific thing that a kid is looking for, we're able to, purchase this. And so most of the donations, we're just looking for $10 to $15 kind of gifts, whether that be, as I say, whatever the latest clothing is, or jewelry, or Legos, and just kind of putting it on the list for people to see. Trying to make it as easy as possible. So
it's wonderful. And how often it's happened? How often you supply or connect to the hospital? Or is it certain holidays, or it's just on regular basis?
See, and that's why we wanted the Fox Box Project, because of all the other amazing organizations. They're doing things at specific times of the year. So Christmas or birthdays, some of the organizations for Easter, they'll give all the kids in the clinic Easter baskets or birthdays. And so what the Fox Project does is we have a box there all the time,
All
every
the
day.
time.
And so
Wow.
anytime a kid is in the clinic, they're able to access the box. And so monthly, or depending on what the coordinator does, is she'll let us know when they need the refills. And that's my favorite, is to be able to put together the box at home and then bring it and deliver it to the clinic for these. One of my favorites is we had two Build-A-Bears that were donated to us, and I walked in with a box, and the girl saw I had two Build-A-Bears, and she kept staring at the Build-A-Bear, and I went over and gave her an instant smile on her face, because I knew she was going back. They were going to poke and prod her probably, and it was going to be uncomfortable, but she had that Build-A-Bear right there, and that's kind of what it was all about, why we wanted to do this.
That's wonderful. And again, how people can contact you? You said you have a Facebook, and
Correct.
the name of the Facebook, the Foxbox Project.
Foxbox Project. Yep. We're trying to make it
So,
easy, roll off the tongue, and
so thank you for being here with us today, and we'll learn more about the Foxbox Project right after the short break.
So my name's Mike Klock. I organize and run Kalamazoo. To me, Kalamazoo is a celebration of craft and creativity in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Art has so many different ways of being expressed, and we try to do it in its most simple form, which is just doodling. So Kalamazoo started kind of as a passion project for me. I'd moved away to the Detroit area for a while. I was coming back to town, and I really just wanted to provide something and give something to the community. We try to keep it simple for everyone. We say the third Wednesday of every month, unless there's a holiday or some situation that doesn't allow for it. Currently, we rotate between 4 different breweries and then the Kalamazoo Institute of Arts. So we go to Bell's, Arcadia, Rupert's, and Onewell. We're looking for new opportunities and new places to host us, but so far those have been people that have supported us from the start, and we really appreciate that. I would like to take a moment and just thank all the people that continue to show up. Going on almost 4 years now, it's incredible to see the passion and support for this project. The best way to reach out is through Facebook or our email address, info@kalamadoodle.com, Facebook Kalamadoodle, Twitter Kalamadoodle. That's really, I think we own all the handles. But yeah, just reach out to us directly. We love to have volunteers and new people get involved.
Welcome back to Spotlight in a Zoo. For those of you who just tuned in, we are here at Public Media Network with our guest, Matt Fox from the Foxbox Project. Thank you for being here with us. And thank you for being here with us and finding a time to join us for the show. We would like to learn more about your project and about people you serve.
Okay.
What are some goals and dreams for the Foxbox Project has for the future?
One thing that we also wanted to do within the Foxbox Project and having it on Facebook is raising awareness for childhood cancer also. This month, July, is Osteosarcoma Awareness Month, which is the particular cancer that my son had. A very, very small percentage of all funding for cancer research is dedicated to childhood cancer. The same protocol that they're using for treatment is the same that it's been for 40 years, meaning that there has not been any new treatments for this cancer in 40 years. And so part of the project is raising awareness of childhood cancer, the kids that are going through this, battling this, the families that I read on different sites of people struggling that they can't afford, different things because they have to quit their jobs and be there for their kids in treatment. So just raising awareness of the need for money for research, the extent of how many kids actually, are diagnosed every year that are going through treatment. Is there any numbers
of how many people?
I don't know off the top of my head. I don't want to give any,
right.
False numbers. Please research it, if anyone is interested in that. So bringing awareness of it, and we hope that'll be contagious. So we actually had a family in Canada that reached out to us and said, we loved your project. We want to do the same for our clinic. And so we're the Fox Box. They started the Rob Box from her son. And so that's what we also want to accomplish is, having this idea, being able, because people are always like, how do I help? And this is our kind of idea to help in the memory of our son and for all the kids that are battling.
That's wonderful. Do you collaborate with anyone?
We collaborated with, so our collaboration is with Bronson Hospital. Right. We have not gotten to a point where we're going to file for nonprofit status. I think maybe down the line, I think that's something in terms of what our next steps are. Right now, we're just kind of actually having fun with it, having it on a small scale and getting these donations and getting people, aware of it and putting the word out. And so at some point maybe, but now we're just kind of seeing how things are going. It's still kind of new to us also.
That's wonderful. Are there any events that you would like to share that you're going to have in 2019?
That's a very good question. One thing that we're looking into is we wanted to do a memorial, because my son played soccer for Loy Norix, and we wanted to donate a tree or have a plaque, for the soccer field. And at that point, we thought we might have kind of a celebration and an event where we might collect donations there. And so anything future that we might be doing, we'll have those posted on the Facebook site.
That's wonderful. I saw on your Facebook page that you had recently event on May 27 in honor of Ethan's 17th birthday. Yeah. Because you said that the children in a hospital could take a break from hospital food and celebrate with pizza. So what do you think Ethan values most in life?
He just wanted people, he wanted to have fun, and he wanted to put people around him at ease. He was one of those kids that, had some great friends. He was the clown, he was the ham, he loved being around people. One of the things when he was going through treatment was he wanted to make sure that his friends knew it was okay. Don't treat him any different. He was just gonna kind of go through, and he just wanted to put everyone at ease. Part of his treatment was he had his arm amputated to hopefully try to get the cancer out. And in just his joking mood, on our way back from hearing that he was going to get his arm amputated, he's like, "Can I get it stuffed? I want to go around and high five my friends with it." And so this was just always his humor and his joke. His Instagram was, "I'm like a big snack someone took a bite out of." And that's what he wanted. He just wanted everyone around him to feel good.
And do you stay connected with his friends?
We do. They're absolutely amazing, amazing kids. They have reached out to us, kept us involved of what they're doing, and yeah, the Loy Norix, their school is pretty incredible. They have a very tight knit, and they take care of each other. So that was something that was very helpful for him going through this.
That's wonderful. Do you plan to do the events like this, like celebrating Ethan's birthday? Maybe continue to do it in the future too.
Of course, and that was fun because I went to Little
Caesars.
I
want to ask how
went to Little
the event
Caesars
was.
and I bought 20 gift certificates, and I gave it to the clinic and I said, "Please pass these out on his birthday for any of the kids that were up on the floor going through treatment to get that break from the hospital food and to enjoy something." Again, putting a smile on his face or any of the other kids there. So.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. And to recap, could you please remind our viewers about the Fox Box project, and what would you say to other people watching right now about the concepts of your project?
I think like with anything that people are passionate about is educating others, sharing, especially with kids going through treatment or anyone going through treatment, trying to spread the hope, the understanding that we're all interconnected to, I don't hate to be cliche, but be nice and to don't take for granted, the things that are happening, because you just never know.
Thank you. So this has been a great opportunity to learn about the FoxBox project. Stick with us. We will be right back.
Music education has several academic, social, and developmental benefits. In terms of academic benefits, involvement in music increases memorization skills and improves test scores. Music students are more empathetic, make friends more easily, and have greater self-confidence than those who are involved in music.
I've gained a lot of friends through orchestra, which is nice. It's nice that we all have this common thing that we all do.
Improved coordination and fine motor skills, in addition to increased discipline, patience, and creativity, are all developmental benefits of musical involvement.
Music has impacted me in a sort of way that I can't really describe, even in just words. It's my entire life.
Much for being with us tonight, Matt, and I have really enjoyed to getting to know about you, about Ethan, and about your project. If there's anything else you would like to share with our viewers that we might have missed.
Not really. As I say, if you have any questions, again, FoxBox Project on Facebook, and there's different ways and different ideas and programs that we're doing, different ways to donate, where it's going, what the needs are, and so we just hope to get the word out.
Thank you so much for being with us tonight, Matt, and I have really enjoyed to getting to know about you, about Ethan, and about your project. If there's anything else you would like to share with our viewers that we might have missed.
Not really. As I say, if you have any questions, again, FoxBox Project on Facebook, and there's different ways and different ideas and programs that we're doing, different ways to donate, where it's going, what the needs are, and so we just hope to get the word out.
Thank you so much. Well, this concludes this month's edition of Spotlight in a Zoo. If you want to know more about the FoxBox project, check this information below. In addition, if you know someone or would like to participate in our show, please contact the Public Media Network. Thank you for watching us, and see you next time.